WAC 100.
Yo.
Welcome to the pod. How you feeling?
Oh, man, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Been working hard this week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Same here, man. I'm donezo.
Sitting back watching the landscape. It's crazy because between podcasting and music, everything's in the disarray.
Yeah.
Shit's everywhere.
Yeah?
I listen to J. Cole, and I listened to
the Rocky album?
ASAP All the Way Down.
Wow,
I was cool up to number 9 to shut the fuck up.
Okay. So you what? You heard Sauce Walker's verse and that?
Well, that's what was crazy. I was going to ask you this, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what is going on, right?
Drake did that.
I hear something come on, and I'm like, that sounds like Sauce Walker.
Right.
But when I go to the credits on Spotify,
they don't list any of the features, yeah.
There's not listing any of the features.
Yeah. Pretty common nowadays. Like when Kendrick's last album dropped, I was about to tweet like, oh my God, this guy didn't put anybody on his album. Because it didn't list the features. And then I realized like, oh, there's like 10 features.
Yeah, but why are they doing that?
I feel like, didn't Kanye kind of initiate that? I mean, Kanye been doing that forever.
The features aren't allowing them to have a spot on their Spotify channel. I
think
know.
They do it to be mysterious and weird, I think.
Yeah, but goddamn it, you list your features so when people's going through it, the people that favor that artist, they might favor that song and put it in there, you know.
Do you think that there's any way that Sauce Walker would have been on that album if it wasn't for Drake being the presence that's living rent-free in both of their heads at all times? Drake has been the rollout for this album.
I mean, maybe he with Sauce, man. Maybe he wanted some underground, H-Town.
I almost feel like they have never done anything together really until now.
Yeah,
maybe I might be
could
wrong.
Be so. You never know, man. There'll be a lot of, hidden friendships there that people may not talk about in the open. Like a lot of people don't know. Like me and Sauce been online at least 6-7 years.
Online?
Yeah, we communicate, talk. We ain't really like did nothing big, but if something was to come up, I don't think it would be a problem. But you never know, man. Some of these dudes be having relationships.
Well, okay,
because it ain't like
7 years ago they were spotted in the studio together.
See?
There's like an old interview clip of Sauce Walker kind of praising Rocky, so it's not totally out of nowhere, but for sure, I think. I just read a couple reviews of this album just to get my thoughts in order after I listened to it. And like Drake is in the first paragraph of both of the albums. And when I was scrolling through Twitter this morning, almost every post that I saw about the album was basically like, oh, you just Drake. So I think you got to bring a Drake op in, but who's the right one? Kendrick probably ain't gonna do it.
Nah, kid.
Sauce Walker, I get it, yeah.
But they didn't really go at him. I didn't.
Who? Rocky and him? Are you serious?
I mean, my thing is, listen, you got to remember.
You ain't been paying that close of attention.
No, you got to remember, bro. I don't.
He said I had way better bitches than you about his wife.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, listen.
Your pussy was nothing special. It's grizzly.
I come from the game era of going at an artist. So I don't respect a watered down, because it's kind of like you're doing it to create the chatter. Oh, that's a good thing for marketing. But bro, if you're going to kill a relationship and say, screw you forever.
Relationship been dead for like 5 years or something.
I mean, but so why they still babysitting it? We want blood. I don't smell blood in that.
Because, okay, I think.
Did you smell blood?
Someone like Rocky, he wants to be able to drop the album, drop the song, and have it, like, if he started the song off, hey, fuck Drake, this song is about how I hate Drake. Drake sucks, OVO down. It's kind of corny, right? And he's drawing like so much attention with that to Drake. If he drops a song and the lyrics are interpreted as dissing Drake,
people are going to talk about it.
All the blogs are going to post about it. Everybody's going to talk about it online for a couple of days, but then this project that's going to live forever, there might be a time somebody goes, listen to this in 10 years and they don't really get it that he's dissing Drake. It's like it kind of waters the project down if you make it that overt,
You listen to some of these dudes' songs I don't give a 10, 20 years from now. You put on Ether, you know Jay-Z's getting dissed.
Yeah. That style of diss, though, is considered kind of tacky, especially when you're talking about a rapper who's sort of like, he's like a fashion rapper at this point. You know, it's like Rocky. I mean, I feel like
fashion rapper. He'll take that.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he'll take that.
He's owned the fashion thing because that's the thing that's really been working for him all these years is that he's a fashion icon or whatever that means. He's a good-looking guy. You know, some guys just get to hang their hat on that. I'm hot. I ain't put out an album in 7, 8 years. Yeah, but I'm hot. I'm a good-looking guy, so same thing, right?
You know what good-looking guys look? I don't know what good-looking guys look like.
I do.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm a looks maxer.
I don't think it's a man's job to determine if a guy is good looking.
I feel like the fact that
I say your son is handsome,
of course,
but just men in general, I don't think your eyes should be trained for that.
Okay, look, I can register the cultural cues. Girls talk about him and say he's handsome, say he's a good-looking guy. You know, he's got all these songs talking about being a fashion guy. They put him on the cover of magazines when he hasn't had an album in 8 years. You know, I think it's probably fair to say he's probably a better looking guy than you or I.
Bro, look who his baby mama is.
Yeah, but even before that
factors in.
Even before she came around, that was like a big part of the Rocky push.
Yeah, it made it even bigger.
I'm that pretty motherfucker. You know?
Yo, man, look, shout out ASAP, man.
Pretty is gay. I mean, that's kind of gay. You know?
He went to trial. He beat a shooting. He dropped a great album. I think it's a great album. It's something there for everybody.
What did you like about it?
I liked that every song was different. And it was very, and he had some, it was melodic. Like you can ride to it. You can ride to it, bounce your head to it. I like this playlist.
I will say that like both of the singles really had me geared up to fucking hate this album because I hated the singles so much. But that's like the weird thing about Rocky is he'll drop these singles that have music videos that are honestly amazing. Like some of the most beautiful music videos you ever seen, some of the most expensive music videos.
Yeah, those videos crazy.
The one that I sent you, isn't it like he was just standing in a room, wasn't he?
But you got to pay attention to shit he was doing.
I was kind of looking out the corner of my eye. Yeah. But let's do the J. Cole thing separate. But I'm just saying, like, I was so poised to hate this album because I was a Rocky fan originally. I was not really a fan of like his last project, Testing or whatever, and then he didn't drop an album for 8 years, and then he kept. I'm kind of on the inside, so I see him buying promo, not him, but his label. They're buying promo. They're trying to get some motion going. They're trying to test the world. Like anyone who's really been paying attention to Rocky for all these years knows that there's been 10 times maybe where they put out a single, tried to get some motion going, tried to get people to talk about it, didn't really work. They pull back. You don't really hear anything about it for 6 months or a year. They come back with another single. And all that, like just watching that take place really made me prepared to hate this album. But I feel like he kind of has accepted that musically, he's not going to be the kind of rapper who makes smash hits. But what he can get by on is being a little bit forward thinking in terms of beats, production.
Production was great.
Maybe a little bit with the flows. I find him a very boring rapper at this point. But the thing is that, he's somebody who signed Playboi Carti. So when I listen to this album, I feel like I hear him trying to do something that kind of like embodies some of the mentality that goes into a project like I Am Music by Carti, but doesn't necessarily go as freaky, as weird. But I think that he's, as much as rap might be dead right now, we might not be having, massive platinum smashes. I think that he put together a project that was avant-garde enough that it kind of covers up for the fact that lyrically, I really feel like it's kind of over.
The song I hated, I thought you would like.
Which one?
Punk Rocky.
Oh, God.
Right? No Trespassing. I with that.
I'm so familiar with like
Shut the fuck up
type of music.
I with that.
I don't feel like he did a great version of it.
There was another one. SWAT Team.
Man, honestly, I like the Sauce Walka verse better than anything else on the album.
Oh, for you to say that?
I know.
You're a Rocky hater. You just don't like it.
No, when I heard Sauce rapping on there, I was just immediately like, oh my God, this guy raps a lot better than Rocky.
Sauce could rap.
Yeah.
I don't know. The shit's weird, man. Like, especially down in H-Town. If you think about it, it's a lot of strong rappers out down there, but it's not too many of them that just made it out to blow.
out of Houston in modern times.
Out of Houston,
Travis Scott.
Travis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of respect to a lot of the rappers
I don't want to
down there, but
we gotta go with a lot of times we just talk about Texas and we don't necessarily.
I mean, you know, Scarface is the GOAT. You know, we do that, but you know, you got
many moons ago.
Yeah, but it's.
I don't want to leave anybody out here. Okay, we got to give it to Meg Thee Stallion as well.
Oh yeah, man.
As much as we do not want to hear her rap, she's a big
made
deal.
It out.
She made it out the hood. Maxo Cream.
He ain't make it.
He's been doing it for a long time.
But he ain't cross.
But okay, I would put Maxo in almost like a similar category where he's decided, you know what, I'm not going to be doing this like superstar rapper thing. I'm going to go in a more avant-garde direction. The new Maxo Cream single has like JPEG Mafia and who's the other one? I forget. But either way, it's like he's going in a different direction. He's decided that he would rather do stuff that is edgy, freaky. That's what's always worked for Maxo. Is anytime Maxo goes outside of being a regular ass gangster rapper and embraces different sounds, that works for
out,
him.
Bro.
What is
that gangster rap shit?
I know.
They don't want to hear about your fucking AR, your clip switch. They don't want to hear about none of that shit. They like, we're over it. This is why I think ASAP's album's gonna work, because it's the total opposite. He talks a little shit in there, but it's really like, it's all over the place. It's got some rock shit, little country shit, got some little gangster shit,
people
melodic shit.
Unbelievably sick of boring paint by numbers hip hop. Which, if you rewind the clock to 2016, 2017, I mean, there was just artists blowing up left and right who really were not doing anything all that interesting. But they were new, and the public's appetite for new rappers was huge at that time.
And they had a story, and it was a stamp, you know, another artist, you know what I mean, gave them their stamp of approval. I mean, shit. I'm curious to see how long this thing just came out.
Came out last night, yeah.
I'm curious to see what it's going to do. What you think? Think it'll break 100?
Oh, sales? Hell no. I mean, I don't think that's realistic for somebody at his level at this point. I do think there's a lot of interest in it.
What number you thinking first week?
If 21 did 50, or no, 21 ended up doing 90. 21, I think.
Thug did 50.
If that 90 that he did was legit, then I'm going to say that I don't think that this project has a single that anchors it in the way that the Drake and 21 song seemed like it did pretty well. Do I think it's like on the level of interest of Young Thug's project?
That
Probably
was a 50
not.
piece.
I feel like people were more invested in the Thug album.
So you
Although
think
I
do less than Thug?
But I feel like Rocky maybe appeals to a broader section of society, a lot more like normal indie type people.
I give him 75 to 105.
I don't think we're touching 100, but then also, bro, like my level of faith in the sales is at an all-time low, especially when I heard Thug talk about buying 50K for Gunna's album to make sure they outsold whoever. I think that the label is deeply invested in making sure that Rocky looks like a success.
I don't think now they playing whatever games was being played between Drake's shenanigans and Thug's phone conversations being leaked. I don't think any of the platforms are playing any games right now.
You think it's harder to get that move through?
Hell yeah, because everybody's looking. I know Spotify ain't playing with people. You see people numbers dropping on songs, like they're going through there.
Oh, they said they took away some of 6ix9ine's certifications for the song with Nicki. Like they dropped it from like 8x platinum to 3 or some shit.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
5 platinums, bots.
And listen, do I believe that he basically juiced the those numbers? Yes. Do I think that he did anything that different than what a ton of other rappers do?
No.
When me and him talked about the sales, shout out to 6ix9ine, free 6ix9ine. When me and 6ix9ine talked about the sales on his content that came out after he got out of prison, that was the one time.
Blackball.
But that was the one time in the conversation where I felt like he was not being honest with me. Because he talks about other people buying sales. I don't think he wants to have that conversation about himself.
Well, you got to remember, you don't remember when he had that rant? When they didn't let him have his spot?
Oh, yeah.
And that's when he started spilling the beans.
Yeah.
So in order for you to spill the beans, it means you know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
But did you see also that now YouTube streams are not going to be counted towards album sales, which to me, that means that the album sales are now like whatever Billboard puts out or whatever, that's kind of useless now because YouTube is a huge part of it.
Huge part of it.
You almost need to like take any sales that they give us going forward and just be willing to like increase them by, I don't know, 30%.
That kills like people like NBA Youngboy big time.
Big time. And it's somebody like Rocky, a lot of these videos are so dope that it's like people are going to watch the video a bunch of times that might never even think about listening to the album. I'm that kind of person where I remember when I was on the Joe Budden podcast back in the day talking about King Von with Ish or Ice or one of them. And he's like, he knew every single King Von mixtape. And I'm just thinking like, damn, I never once went out of my way to listen to a full King Von mixtape. I was just watching the YouTube videos and then listening to random songs on YouTube. Like that artist, I never thought to go to Apple Music for King Von at that point in my life. Now I'm a little more Apple Music friendly.
People are just, even in their car, because now they have it to where you can plug up the damn video or pop up on your dash, or even when you're at home, you can go to the album and you can listen to the YouTube. People will listen to the YouTube to watch the video and hear the song. Even moving around the house. So did they kill that already?
What?
They killed the YouTube numbers, or they're gonna do it?
I think they did it starting like today.
Whoa.
Why is somebody calling me the Pooh Destroyer? I am not picking that up.
The Pooh Destroyer.
Pooh Destroyer sounds insane.
I don't know who that's wild.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a chance that these album sales are going to seem significantly lower because of that YouTube shit. I don't know. They were already like minimizing the YouTube sales. Like they don't count for as much as Spotify and Apple because, I don't know. I don't really understand the logic because, yeah, YouTube's like a free platform, but like, you can use Spotify for free, I think, as well, as long as you're willing to deal with a bunch of ads like
and commercials.
Yeah, so I don't know.
A little different. The music game is it's spiraling out on the urban side, especially. It's not a good time over there.
Yeah, I mean, I was having this thought process the other day. I was thinking, like, damn. I've had my eyes off the ball when it comes to No Jumper. Because of this fight and everything, I actually honestly want to apologize to the fans out there. I want to be making more content. It's just going through all this fucking training is honestly zapping me of my energy to the point where anytime that I've thought about like, oh, maybe I'll just go to the office and do a 3-hour stream or I'll set up a random interview or whatever. So I'm kind of just like, nah, I'm going to go home and watch a movie or sit on my ass for 3 hours and eat a bunch of rice, try to rebuild my fucking stamina for this shit.
Well, at least you got the right trainer.
David Kaminsky, man. I do got to thank you for that. He's an awesome trainer.
Yeah, I wanted to put you somewhere that wasn't going to be bullshitting and, you know what I mean? You didn't have to figure them out, and I knew Jason's a cool dude, you know what I mean? You got to be able to trust a guy to listen to him.
Yeah, and one thing that there's this guy, Eli or Ellie, who's like a big boxing media guy who keeps coming to the gym. And he told me, he's like, it's so important that you have this trainer because so many people who are trainers don't actually know what it's like to fight professionally. He's fought professionally mad times. Yeah. He's done all these blue face fights, so he kind of understands the whole influencer space, etc. But he's definitely somebody that's like, there's just like infinite things that he's told me. Like, for instance, he told me I had to stop jerking off. I might have more cum in my body right now than on any previous episode. Like, I have probably TMI, 4 days of cum in me. That's like a whole jug of milk.
TMI, bro. TMI.
And I looked it up, and chat said it's bullshit. Chat said, no, your testosterone does not get higher if you don't masturbate. But then I'm sitting here with Pac-Man Jones. His one piece of advice about fighting, because he, keep in mind, did like, after 14 years in the NFL, he did 2 boxing matches. He said the reason why he feels like he lost the second one was because he was fucking his girl. The other one, he didn't jerk off for a week or I don't know if he's jerking off.
Pac-Man, wild guy.
I do. I love this person. Pac-Man was amazing.
Yeah, wild guy.
But so I'm honestly, like, people keep asking me like, oh, you should film a porn scene right after the fight. I'm like, bro, I'm going to nut in 4 seconds. I am overflowing with nut right now. It's like, bro, I might burp and some might come out.
That's plug talk conversation, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's too much going on.
Anyway,
man.
The only reason I said that about me lacking on No Jumper, which I plan on fully re-immersing myself in the very near future, I did a little check the other day. I was thinking, I'm like, No Jumper feels f***ed when it comes to interviews. And I started thinking like, well, how's everybody else doing? And I went and looked at like basically all of my peers, everybody who I kind of consider in the same general category as No Jumper. And it's pretty bad for everybody else too. Like I feel like Vlad has less interviews running right now than he has in a long time. And when I looked at what interviews he's been doing, they're almost all repeat guests, which is, to his credit, that's one thing that he's always been very good at.
That's what he does.
Anybody who's like a good interview, he finds a way to make it a repetitive thing. But then I'm looking at, some of the people who left the platform, not really any good interviews coming their way for the most part. No, people have one here, there, whatever.
A lot of people.
Bootleg Kev was getting a ton of crazy interviews for a while. Feels like he maybe doesn't necessarily have a lot of huge high-profile ones coming through. A lot of people have been commenting about, maybe Drink Champs and Gillian Wallow are not necessarily at the level that they were a couple years ago, et cetera. Like the number of people that are interesting to interview really feels like it's at an all-time low. And especially No Jumper that kind of focuses on the underground artists, the up-and-coming artists. That shit is washed.
Gone. You know why?
There's none. Because nobody wants to invest. They don't see the value.
Because what we see as the underground artist is, well, what we see it to be doesn't exist. What they think it is just a dude that put a song up.
Right.
He has no groundwork. I think the biggest underground artist we have right now running around Los Angeles is probably Zoe Osama.
Okay.
Because when it comes to his consistency of dropping music, and believe it or not, I was talking to Empire because he's at Empire. The motherfucker dude does some good numbers, but when you think about it, who else?
It's very sparse. Yeah.
A lot of people disappear. What's the little youngster from 40s? Not X4, the other one. Doty. Where's he at?
But even somebody like him, the fact that we're even talking about him, not exactly like somebody.
No, but what I'm saying,
I would not have considered him a huge interview a couple years ago.
What we're saying is,
but he was someone I was really excited to talk to when he got out of jail.
Listen, that whole group of people that Kendrick put on his album, they were all West Coast dudes, right?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are they at?
It's been pretty bad for a lot of them.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But even that, man, it's just like, there's just, okay. And then in addition to that, a lot of the up and coming artists who are really killing it, somebody like Dochi's kind of killing it. She does crazy numbers on her shit.
Dochi's not no underground artist.
Right. But she, I mean, kind of is. She's like just now emerged from being underground, right? But
she's selling out shit.
Okay. But I'm saying like, we would have considered her an underground artist until about 20 minutes ago when everybody fucking fell off to the point where there's like no up and coming artists that are really like doing numbers. But all I'm saying about Dochi ain't doing no interviews. And if she does do an interview, what's she gonna do? She's gonna do one interview. She would do, if she drops her album tomorrow, I bet you she does Breakfast Club and maybe like one other thing.
Well, here's the thing. Dochi's a TDE artist.
Right.
You don't see a lot of those artists doing a lot of bunch of interviews.
True, but also you don't see a lot of TDEs. Now, if the industry had 50 TDEs, then we'd always have new artists to interview because they'd be pushing all kinds of new talent from all different parts of the country. A lot of the people who were previously putting money into building up and developing artists just are not doing that anymore. It does not seem like a wise use of their money. And a lot of the people who I personally kind of witnessed have huge amounts of money dumped into marketing, like for instance, Sexy Red. For a while there, they were pumping money into making her look as big as she could because she had a couple songs that made it work.
Until she did 30,000.
Did she do 30K?
Less, 26, 27.
Yeah. I mean, if you have
that
a Sexy
don't
Red,
add up.
If you have a Sexy Red, it makes sense to dump a bunch of millions into her. But when you start to realize like, oh,
what you mean?
We're not really getting a return on this.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna be real. Like at a time, I'm gonna keep the number low.
Yeah.
$1 million budget was low. Right?
Right.
When you would get $1 million budget, the same artist today is in a dog fight to get 300. And that's to do everything. His pocket, album, mix, mastering, everything. They may throw in another 100 in there for marketing that the label's gonna hold. But other than that, which radio's not a big thing. You would spend $200,000-$300,000 on radio working 2 songs, you know, back then. So that's not there, right? And now I don't even hear a lot of buzz about the Spotify playlist. Remember, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
Rap Caviar, this, that. You don't hear. Really, it's the bloggers, the YouTube platforms,
and just short form content in general.
Yeah.
And podcasts honestly suffer as a result too. Like the idea of starting a podcast was so irresistible to people in 2021, 2022. Ain't nobody starting podcasts anymore because it's very fucking difficult, and everybody kind of realizes that everything is short form content right now.
That's a fact. I was up all night going over, you know, our platform, the Nothing But Content platform, and looking at Zeus and looking at all these other platforms. And I ran across these they call them like short form or verticals.
Yeah.
Where it'd be like 2 minutes and it stops and it goes to a, so I got hooked with one.
You were watching this on what platform?
No, it was a fucking goddamn, it was on Instagram.
Okay.
So I hit it.
The shorts tab.
I hit it, right?
Or reels, rather.
And it was like, it was a movie. It was like the billionaire and the homeless lady or something. So it showed me the trailer, and then it hit me. It said for $8.99 you can subscribe for a month, right? So I'm like, how long is it? So it was like 59 slides of like 2.5 minutes.
An actual movie?
A fucking movie. But look, you notice it after 2.5 minutes, it'll stop, it'll end with something, and then skip to the next thing, right? So you notice it. So all the other intricate shit that's usually in the middle of a movie or something is gone. But bro, I watched that shit all the way to the last slide. I seen the credits. It was some dude named Coco Beware or some shit.
Okay.
I looked for that dude for 2 hours till I found him. Because I'm like, bro, I want to know how much it's costing to do this shit. Because it made me subscribe. So he says he shot that shit in 4 days.
Really?
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a whole nother, kids now, right? I swear to God, kids listening to YouTube in fast forward mode.
Yeah.
×2 or ×3 or some crazy shit.
I'll do 1.25, maybe 1.5. Is there a fucking beeping coming from out there?
It's next door, they're moving.
Oh, it is them.
Yeah, they're moving.
Yeah.
So, but guess what? Their mind and their brain, that's what they're equipped to. So me watching this short form vertical thing, I think people ain't giving a fuck about the long out drawn shit. Just get to it and keep me interested.
If you have a hardcore fan base, yes. Like even, you know, we tried to do this one podcast where we had a bunch of underground kids sort of like do a podcast with me and 3 other dudes. They're young kids. They know a lot about what's going on underground, etc. I think it got 14,000 views, which is pretty terrible from the No Jumper perspective.
Yeah.
I saw TikToks of this content going nuts. Now, granted, I think that some people are like hire clippers who were on the show or whatever, so it's kind of being like astroturfed. But I mean, I just saw so many clips from this on TikTok with like 1 million views, and apparently none of those people decided they wanted to go check out the full length thing. And I can't say I blame them either, because I mean, this morning I watched like a fucking Rory and Mal, like a 5-minute clip. It did not make me want to go watch the full thing. I watched like a 5-minute academics clip of him talking about J. Cole. Did not make me think, oh, I'm gonna go watch a 4-hour stream of Ak. You know, it's just like the short form has taken over to the point where now podcasts are just kind of like your hardcore fan base / your older fan base. I feel like the young kids, them listening to multi-hour podcasts is just kind of becoming a thing of the past, which is scary because you can actually make some money off of long-form content, and realistically, short-form content is unbelievably hard to monetize.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Like the little 3, 4, 5 minutes, it ain't too much you can do with it. Yo, I got a question for you. Since you've been training and all that, right?
Yeah.
I know you got your mind on Jason Love when you're training and hitting that bag. How you feel about motherfuckers saying he gonna break your motherfucking jaw?
With what? His hands?
Hand. He said he's breaking your jaw.
Oh, you're talking about Forex.
And you leaving with 2 black eyes.
I mean, I challenged him to a celebrity boxing match, and his response was, no, I want to break your jaw in real life. Like, does he not think that a celebrity boxing match is real life? Like, you're not going to just like run into me in an alley somewhere.
Maybe he's could think about bare knuckle.
Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, I don't think so. I know a guy who fights bare knuckle. I'm not trying to do that to myself. Absolutely not.
You're not trying to have one of those ears look like.
I mean, honestly, we were talking about bare knuckle fighting in the gym today after training, and even all these guys, like the guys in that gym, have many, many, many professional fights, and they talk about bare knuckle fighting like it's the craziest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah.
So okay, let's do the Forex thing just because he's made his return to the internet. So he dropped he's doing the Cam Capone interview thing. So he couldn't.
Yeah, I think Cam Capone is his platform now.
Yeah, he's decided No Jumper's not in anymore. He doesn't want to do his own channel. He's on Cam Capone. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm guessing that's not going to last forever because Forex, I think, thinks he's worth a lot more than realistically I think.
That's your fault.
That Cam Capone is going to pay him.
That's your fault.
Definitely true, yeah. I probably should have haggled harder with him the entirety of the time that he was here.
I warned you. I said, bro, but you jumped out, and I understood why you was doing what you were doing.
I was trying to build him up as an exclusive personality on the channel, which he was for a while.
Hey, bro, let me explain something to you what I learned. I swear, I came to this realization just last night. I actually know when the little dude, Flock the Ball, was up here. All these dudes is a piece of shit.
Flock the Ball is a piece of shit?
He a piece of shit too.
Why?
Right? These dudes come one way, and you'll be like, you know what? Let me try to help them in any way I can. You'll fuck off friendships and relationships, helping people, and in their mind the whole time, they're saying, when I get to this point, fuck them. I don't need them, and I'm gonna do this.
I didn't actually.
It don't work out.
I didn't see what he said about you. I was watching the episode. I didn't get to that part. I heard he didn't really say shit about you, and that you were freaking out.
No, you missing the point. When you do this shit, you knew that dude because I brought him up here. Let's keep it real.
Who?
I brought Flock to you. Don't even remember.
When?
I made you do a skit for him.
When?
About 8-9 months ago.
What?
I had him running around the building. I said, Adam, I know you don't know.
Oh, that time.
That's the little
forgot
right?
I had met him.
Yeah. Right? I brought him up here, right? Knowing he was buzzed. I said, let me open the door for him.
I met him, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it happened, right? Not only that, then I fuck a relationship up with Watts Homie Quan.
What?
You know, Watts Homie had this trademark thing like, you know, it gets like that sometime in the hood, right?
Okay.
So he started mimicking it. He didn't like the shit. Like, he was like, yo, bro, like, what you doing? You kind of like stepping in my lane. Flock the Ball hits me. Yo, bro, look how he getting at me. This, that, and other. So I hit Watts. So I'm like, bro, chill out. He's a kid. Leave him alone. Let him do his shit. Right? He like, whack, you know. I said, I understand what you're saying. Be a kid. Let him rock. His daddy from my neighborhood.
Okay.
Right? They wasn't talking at the time. I intervened, and I did a lot for this little fucking kid, right?
But what do you think he said about you that was so offensive? Let's hear it.
Here's the thing, right?
Everybody else on the show felt like you were tripping. I'm just telling you that.
Anybody, them niggas on the show. Because them niggas ain't me and they ain't nobody.
So get to it. What did he say about you? What were you offended by?
If you call my phone, look, if I call your phone.
What did he say on the show that was offensive? Why can you not just answer this?
If I call your phone and ask you everything else, and I ask you everything else, right? But I wait to get at a table full of Adam Ops, right? And say, yeah, what does Wack think he's accomplishing by doing this, that, and other? You little bitch ass nigga. You called me any other motherfucking time. What's bro name from Drink Champs? I hooked him up there too, right?
Nori?
Straight up. Hit Nori, called him, text him, hey, yo, the kid follow him, comment under it.
Doesn't sound very offensive.
Listen, right? So I'm saying to myself, well, motherfucker, you called me any other time, you ain't never asked me that. Why wait to get at a table full of ops and say, well, what does Wack think he's accomplishing by doing a start? I don't know what he's getting to, but it's like now it's like, because he run with one of our producers. This was crazy.
It sounds like you're being a little oversensitive.
No, he run with Scum, right? One of our producers.
Okay.
He the one did Tatiana. That's nephew, right? So now it's kind of like you done made it uncomfortable because you can't come around me now.
Okay.
Period. So now you just close the door to yourself with the one motherfucker in this game that went out his way to do whatever you asked him, whenever you wanted me to intervene. If you need to get a hold of somebody, I will stop and do it. I brought your little punk ass up here. So I think the respect you owe me, nigga, don't even bring me up at no motherfucking table where you know some crazy shit might be
Did he bring
said.
you up, or did he just engage in the conversation that was already happening on the podcast?
When you got Munchie B saying, hey, bro, you shouldn't have said that, leave that alone, you know you doing some bullshit. Yeah, Munchie B told him. Like, bro, you know something gonna come from that. Like, it was no need for the, but it's cool. It just let me know, right? And I text him while he was up there.
Yeah, and I heard that.
Look what he done.
I heard his whole mood changed on the podcast.
Look what he did. I'm gonna call you when I leave here. I said, you okay? You think he called me? No.
Okay.
You know why? Because he said and thought about it like, yo, dude ain't never did nothing but try to help me.
Flock to ball. Let me speak to you. I'll look out for you, and I'm not going to be as sensitive as this guy. He likes to get his panties in a twist. Me personally, rhinoceros skin.
That's cool.
Stick with me.
No, that's cool. I mean, he can do his thing. I'm going to tell you this.
You think I should shave my arms?
I'm going to tell you this. The doors he need to get in, you don't gatekeep them doors. This your door. All the other shit that's needed.
Don't you think you should be a little bit more forgiving given that he's 18 and it doesn't seem like he meant any harm?
Bro, listen. When you got a motherfucker that's helping you out with you and your daddy's relationship, when you calling the motherfucker about this, that, and other, when the motherfucker say, yo, bro, you want to come to No Jumper, meet Adam, come up there, maybe you can do a few skits. Whack, when you do one, I'll do a skit for you, bro. Come on out, man. I'm going to get the doors open for you, right? When the motherfucker, he didn't ask me, right? Hey, bro, I hit Nori and told Nori to follow you to comment under your shit. Here go the screenshot to that. Oh, bro, that's crazy. He really respond. When I'm doing shit, like my nigga, don't bring my name up and no controversial.
Did he bring it up?
Don't bring my name up. But now he 18. So just stay the fuck away from me, because if I see you in my zone, I ain't looking for you. Hey, man, get your bitch ass from away from here. That's how I'm going to treat you. Because
I don't think you should assault a small
I didn't
child.
say I'm assaulting. Just stay your little punk ass away. You didn't respect the love that I was giving you. Certain shit I'm not going to do. Certain people, you see when a motherfucker bring up QCP, you ain't going to get none of that out of me. You see what I'm saying? When a motherfucker is there for you, opening doors for you, you reciprocate that.
Don't you think that kind of holds you back as a commentator or a podcaster if you can't have an honest conversation about someone just because you've had a good relationship in the past?
Hey, bro, listen. You a white dude who ain't got no loyalty to nobody. We get it.
No, I do. I just think I should be able to have conversations about people regardless of if I have a relationship with them.
But this would trip me out. Little bitch ass nigga, you get on my phone any other time, you asking a table of ops a question about me that you ain't never asked me. What do you get out of, if I want to know what Adam gets out of something, right? Well, I get a more clear answer from you or fucking Josh.
When you are doing a podcast, sometimes you have to have conversations, and maybe he didn't understand that what he was saying would offend you or whatever, but either way, I feel like you're
He can do his thing. Just stay away from me. I'm cool. Don't call me about nothing. I didn't block the nigga and all that. No scum, keep it away from me. You know how I am.
I think he's got a lot of potential. Seems like a very
smart
kid.
That's great. Do his shit. That's great. But it's just, everybody, you try to help motherfuckers, you'll look up and a motherfucker dagger you up.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You done got it.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then a motherfucker say, you ain't did shit.
Right.
What? Motherfucker, I had to tell people, I said, bro, not for nothing. I've been knowing AD. I knew AD when he was doing his music. The podcast lane opened up a whole new door of opportunity.
What?
For AD.
Right? What has he done since he left?
No, but I'm saying, no, when he got at this table,
right, it
opened up a whole nother world, a whole nother look for him. Right?
And when he left No Jumper, would you say that world kind of closed off a little bit?
No, but when he left, he was able to open up and attempt to do what he's doing. And they still open, they doing what they doing.
But isn't he just doing the same exact shit that he did before he left?
But the fact that he established that here is he didn't just start doing that before. Was he doing what he was doing before he came to No Jumper?
He streams now, but he was doing that with No Jumper. It's just kind of weird that he felt like he had to leave No Jumper to continue doing the exact same shit that he was doing while he was at No Jumper.
Well, what else is he gonna do? He gonna change it up?
Music, clothes.
He was doing music before he got here. That wasn't working out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
Hell
true.
of a rapper. He had some great music, but it wasn't working out. This platform opened up other doors for him, where other people wanted to talk to him about other shit.
Right.
Outside of music. But even I would tell AD, you can't say that platform and sitting on the side of Adam at the time you did not uplift your shit.
Right. I mean, I'm glad we can agree that AD's a loser. Andrew Schultz just messaged me. Man, this boxing match is brilliant. You're always one step ahead. Tell me that the bag is retarded. I'm gonna hit him up afterwards, but that's hilarious. Anyway, weren't we talking about Forex? What up, Third?
Yeah.
OG Third Aside in the building.
He said that he breaking your jaw, you getting 2 black eyes.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I look at him, I just see one big, mushy, sad dude. Like, he just looks like life hasn't been going that well.
When they did a lot of cardio, they walked from Crenshaw to Fig.
Yeah, and they were talking crazy. I never heard him say the one Hoover diss on camera before. And I heard him say it in that.
Yeah.
That makes me feel like things are heating up over there.
Yeah, but they just did that. So I guess DC Baby Draco, he cleared to go wherever the fuck he want to go because he was over there for 5-6 hours.
And he was in some blood. He was with the Rolling 20 Bloods right before that.
Before that.
Yeah.
So he's back doing his hood vlogs.
Yeah.
Thanks for Whack 100. I opened the gate back up.
There you go. Hey,
you see what I'm saying? They can say what they want.
I mean, he keeps shit at least a little interesting. Myself personally, I would not want to do the things that he does in terms of actually going to all these different neighborhoods.
You think they're going to find him somewhere?
I'm not saying that. I don't necessarily think that like he's really done anything that would make, if he even got packed out, I'd be kind of surprised. It just doesn't feel like, but actually, I did see a video of him talking hella shit the other day. Just being like, that I'm the best who did it without me. They ain't got nobody else. You want to see it? He was talking hella shit.
I didn't see that one.
I seen it on Instagram, I think. Instagram.
I didn't see that one.
This was the first time, honestly, that I was like, oh, maybe they will do something to him because he was really kind of running his mouth in this clip.
Well, here's the thing. A dude from another hood can't necessarily float around all them hoods.
Maybe it's not on his Instagram. I don't know where the f seen this thing, but yeah, I mean, I don't really think they got like reason to. You
see what they asked him. How do you know, bro, we won't just right now just pop your ass out right now for going to all these hoods?
Who asked him that?
The 20s. You didn't see that clip?
For real?
Hell yeah. They got him in the projects and them buildings and say, yo, bro, like, you a trip, like you over here with us, we could just right now just turn around and just dog your ass out. Like, what makes you so comfortable running around all these neighborhoods doing all this shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. The dude gotta have some heart, bro.
I was thinking about going on Instagram Live and just calling the police on 4Extra to just let them know that he was threatening to break my jaw.
Nah, get the out of here with that shit, bro.
You don't think?
Are you okay, bro?
Well, I just figure that they might want to know that I've got a known gang member who's done like 10 years in prison for attempted murder, and he's claiming he's gonna break my jaw.
You said you was gonna whoop his ass first.
In a boxing match, yeah.
Okay, well, what's the problem? He's responded.
No, he's saying he's gonna break my jaw in real life. I was thinking about calling the cops.
Would you not try to break his jaw?
In a fight? Sure, yeah. You got one hand.
So what are you talking about? He's responding to YouTube antics.
But it didn't sound like antics. That sounded like a real hardened...
He was laughing when he said it.
A hardened gang member slowly
we're not doing that.
Descending into obesity.
Says, when did you give a fuck about if somebody was a hardened gang member? All you got in the building is hardened gang members.
Well, I'm glad you're admitting that because Lush is a Sereno general and there's many other such examples. But, I decided I didn't want to do that. But don't play with me, Forex, because if you lay a hand on me, I will be calling the police instantaneously and I won't do a boxing match with you.
Adam, trust me. Okay, let me give you a little game. Sometimes people lay a hand on you without touching you. So if that ever happens, you're not going to know until you wake up.
Okay.
It just happened.
Sounds good.
They probably going to throw a sheet over your head.
Sounds good.
If they smart, they won't say nothing. But you'll be able to tell by their what their nationality was.
Okay.
So what he probably should do is send the Mexican homies so it don't sound like a black
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. It sounds like a bunch of fantasy shit to me. Okay, did you watch his diss song about me?
No, I didn't even see it.
Oh my God, it's
also
crazy.
He did a diss song. I thought he did a video over there, but I didn't know that was about you.
You guys see this, bro?
Oh no, I didn't see.
We'll cut it out for the full version.
I didn't hear this.
Wow. Okay, Cam Capone 4Extra.
Is this what he shot with DC Baby Draco?
Yes.
Oh.
He did shoot it. But also, I hate to be a view clocker, but this is Forex's first interview clip since he blew his hand off, and it's him saying that he's going to break my jaw, and it did 65,000 views in almost 2 full days. That seems pretty miserable. And then he dropped this other clip, again talking about me, who, again, I'm the most famous person that he's ever been involved with in any way, and that has 10,000 views. This really makes me feel like, oh, nobody gives a fuck about you and your rolly chain. And then right here, this is the song. It's called 4 Extra. If I wasn't rapping, I'd be gangbanging. Adam 22 diss. I'm going to be honest with you.
What is that doing?
I believe you are both rapping and gangbanging. It's very strange to see you saying if you weren't rapping, you'd be gangbanging when the entire song is basically just you gangbanging. Also, this is clickbait. It's not really a diss about me. He doesn't say my name one time.
I would have thought somebody would have sent it.
Let's review it. We'll have to cut this out. Okay. Thoughts. There was not a verse. The whole thing was a hook. It's like a hook and then like a weird little like mini bridge and then the same hook. Like he didn't rap a verse on it. It definitely does not sound like, it's not even like a sneak diss to me. It doesn't sound like he was talking about me at all.
He wasn't really.
It's like total clickbait and it still failed miraculously.
When I look at this, right, this is why when I hear people say, scream this, we outside shit.
Yeah.
Right?
He looked like a big extra plug.
And I get it, I understand it, right?
He gonna have a big extra plug body in about 6 months.
But seeing these kids,
I know, right?
They don't even got mustaches, right?
Yeah.
Me personally, and everybody do what they do, I don't want to be outside with the kids like that, right? Unless I don't even know what I would be outside with the kids. Let's hit some football track, some boxing going on, but
I mean,
I don't know, bro.
The thing that shocked me about it, when Forex was having his run, when he was on No Jumper day to day, if you had told me that one day he was going to drop a diss song about me, nobody on earth could have convinced me that shit wasn't going to do 100K in a day. I'm the most famous person that ever even looked at your ass.
Wait, listen, Adam, I told you, it's a difference between somebody coming to your platform and already having some motion and some movement versus somebody coming to the platform and the platform giving them the motion and movement.
Right, we created them, yeah.
So once you leave the home front, it's never going to be the same.
You just think that some of the fans who saw him on here would follow him to the Cam Capone platform, but apparently that's not the case. 11,000 views in a day and a half on a diss towards me is crazy.
Yeah, I would have thought it would. And whose channel is that on?
That's on Cam Capone. So it's not like you can say, oh, it's on a little channel. It's got 1.3 million subscribers,
That's on Cam Capone.
That is on Cam Capone's channel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's dark out there, man. I feel bad for this dude because it's just really not working out. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know.
I think between now and summertime, it's going to be a total shift of everything.
What do you mean?
80% of the people, the little names, we may know the little names is right. You're not gonna hear about them. I think the content that's being pushed now, it won't be relevant. A lot of the street shit's phasing out.
If these are the views that he's doing right now, what is this gonna look like in 6 months?
Well, that's what I'm telling you. That's my point.
I feel bad.
Because now you gotta ask yourself, the Adam factor will be long gone and phased out.
Even right here, like we will probably get him an extra 4,000 to 5,000 views just from this.
Your diss song
got like 100K, which honestly I was disappointed in. I was like 100K don't really seem like enough, but that's 10 times what he did right here. That's crazy.
What I'm saying is, people don't care about you dissing 4 Extras. If you would have dissed Joe Budden, it'd have been a different thing.
I disagree. I feel like me dissing Forex is probably like a bigger newsmaker because if I diss Joe Budden, it's just going to look like some weird clout chasing shit.
I'm going to be real with you, bro.
They knew there was feelings involved in the Forex.
I'm going to be real with you. 4 Extra, he was a seed that was planted, but it didn't get rooted. You seen that with Trap Lore. When Trap Lore did their thing and it did what it did. right? You know, that it's always that big pop buzz. Max B, when he got out, I said, bro, he got about a 45 to 60 day, it's gonna pop and buzz. It's a new thing. Let's see what's gonna happen. And then if you don't make something extraordinary happen, they're gonna keep moving on. If you don't do nothing to hold them and keep them, they're gonna keep moving on.
I feel like Forex is gonna have problems beyond just being irrelevant and nobody watching his content, because I mean, like, he's made it pretty clear that he plans on continuing to just walk around his neighborhood for the rest of his life.
That's what he said.
Like, he's going to be a patroller. He might as well become a state trooper or some shit, because he just want to walk around the park all goddamn day.
He said that's what he does to have fun. That's what he said.
He might as well be a ranger. Yo, if he started playing Pokemon Go, at least he could get some XP while he's walking around out there. Listen, I'm sorry. I think he made a grave error by leaving. And I think that this is becoming more and more clear as this content rolls out, that nobody gives a fuck anymore. I would like to thank Cam Capone, though, for having some sympathy for him and at least trying to give him a platform. But like, Cam Capone is not going to like keep paying for interviews if you don't got nothing to talk about.
That's a fact.
I was starting to get to the point of being like, I'm not going to be able to keep paying him that much because he don't really got nothing to talk about. But then blew his hand off.
I told you, I said, listen, when that initial buzz is gone, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, apparently just eat, because he looking big as fuck.
Well, he can't work out like he used to.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to figure out something, because he might have put a slight 40 on.
Well, probably when his hand heals up to a certain point, I'm pretty sure it's not over with. They probably gonna give him something.
I think he's depressed. I think he's stress eating. And I think that
any man would be depressed, bro, if you lose your fucking hand. You, me?
Yeah, but if he said 7 months.
Huh?
He said 7 months to get the fuck over it and move on in life, right?
7 months to get over something you didn't have 35 years of your life?
But if I lose my hand, give me 2 weeks. I'm back at full strength.
Cap.
Okay, not physically.
You can't, bro. You can't say no shit like that, bro.
Okay, maybe 2 weeks is generous, but I think in general, probably, you know, at least the first month, like, I'm a go-getter.
And then is it his right?
Yeah.
It's probably his main, you know, you do most of the shit.
Yeah.
Which you're right, bro. Like, that's a psychological thing. You know, I mean, hey, look, man, shit, hey, look.
Shit turned to a pencil eraser. Pencil eraser on the end of that arm now.
Yeah, it looks like he just got 2 left, because I could see, you know.
You know, he goes off on trap floor in this interview as well.
What?
I mean, that's what the title says.
Nah,
no, I swear to God.
Fuck out of here.
I haven't seen it yet. No offense.
Trap went to help him.
Cam Capone, I do not want to spend $10 to get the members-only version of this content. But the title for the members-only version is, yeah, I don't, $10, dude. What the f? 4 extra interviews, $10 a month. Jesus Christ. 4 extra goes off on Adam 22 and Traplo Ross, reacts to Gumby, Kevin Gates, and Krishan Rock dissing the Crips. That's the content. So the one thing I am interested in here is what he has to say about Traplo Ross, because keep in mind, Traplo Ross...
Nobody's recorded it and put it up?
Well, he spent a bunch... No, I don't think anyone cares enough to actually go capture this content and leak it to the meme pages. But, I mean, what did Traplo Ross do besides spend a shitload of money...
Try to help you.
To help you out. I told Ross, I said, hey, remember, especially when you're dealing with these gangsters... No good deed goes unpunished.
What did I just say? You help a motherfucker out, bro, and you ain't expected nothing.
Yeah.
But a little respect. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's a bridge. That's a bridge maybe he shouldn't have burnt.
Yeah, I mean, Traplo Ross, Spody Face, X4, me. I feel like at this point, 4 Extra got me beat in terms of burning bridges. You know, people say that I fell out with a lot of people. He knows a lot less people than me. He even fired Lupe at one point. Apparently she worked her way into his good graces again. But I really feel like he might be the biggest snake, like the #1 person in terms of just falling out with everybody. It's kind of amazing.
What's the numbers you just skip past?
So I'm trying to see I want to look at the album. Okay, this is the album. Okay, here's the album. I want to see. So they don't even, it's 11 songs. They don't even list most of the plays, but the ones that they do list were a couple thousand
7,
plays.
8, 9.
The song Gang Bang has 7,300 and all the other ones have like a couple thousand.
Yo, I wonder if his Gang Bang song is harder than our Gang Bang song.
What's your Gang Bang song?
Young Magnificent from Salos, 107 Hoover.
Usually when I gang bang, I'm not even listening to music. Yeah, everybody got a goddamn song called that. That's why it's funny that that song, which is not on this, is called like If I Wasn't Rapping, I'd Be Gang Banging. Oh, wait, look. If I wasn't rapping, I'd be gang banging. So, okay, them
It's
saying...
not even registering.
I honestly don't even know if that's the same song, though, because I feel like because I'd listened to this. I listened to this whole album on the way to that Burna Boy show a couple months ago. It's a tough listen. I'm not gonna lie, but either way, that song being called an Adam 22 diss is insane because this means that it came out like 2 months before I did my song dissing him.
It is not showing no plays.
So they did the most diabolical clickbait that they could have possibly done, titling a song that's not about me as if it was about me, and it still did so bad that it's almost like, well, if they didn't put that in the title, then how many views would I have got?
It's not even registering, bro.
It's not even registering is crazy. Anyway, yeah. He looking like Dan Aykroyd. It ain't working. Anyway, let's continue on here. What else do we got to talk about? So have you heard there's crazy rumors going on in the streets?
About what?
And I feel like people are scared to report on this. It's starting to really trickle out.
Don't go there.
Pooh, Sheisty, and Gucci Mane.
Oh, yeah. He signed Pooh Shiesty before,
yes.
5-6 years ago.
Okay. Now, I don't want to tell you what I'm about to tell you, but I've had multiple Memphis insiders tap in with me, not Stan G.
You ain't had no multiple fucking go man.
I have. And I don't need that either because a lot of other people have been tapping in about it. But the story that's going around that everybody's scared to report on, and this is just a rumor, is that basically Pooh Shiesty and Choppa Gang ran down on Gucci Mane, relieved him of some of his possessions, and basically forced him to sign a contract releasing Pooh Shiesty from 1017, the label.
Okay, well, here's the thing on that, right?
That's what a lot of people are saying. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying a lot of people.
No, hold on.
I hit a couple industry insiders just to get their thoughts. Like, yo, you think this is true? They all heard the same rumor as me, and they all weren't able to confirm 100%.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? It's one thing. If he got a release, then maybe it's some truth to it.
Yeah.
If he don't got a release, there's no truth to it. But I think it's bullshit because why would Pooh Shiesty's, we haven't heard Gucci Mane mention any of this, and why would Pooh Shiesty's team put that out when this is identical to the same type of case, controlling case, he just did time in the feds on?
And I agree. That sounds insane to get out of doing 4 years in the feds and then immediately do something that would basically get you right back in the feds.
No. That's not insane. Insane is your team putting that out there in the streets.
But nobody's putting it out there. This is just
somebody had to put it out there.
Listen, loose lips sink ships. I've just been hearing about it. I'm guessing that they're probably trying to not have it be out there because nobody wants to see Pooh go back to the feds.
We haven't heard Gucci Mane say anything.
Would you if you got the shit beat out of you and had all your shit took?
That's my point. So that means it would have to come from the Pooh Shiesty side.
Listen.
He's still in the fucking halfway house.
That is true.
So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it got to be some bullshit.
And that's my thing, too.
Unless he's that damn stupid.
Gucci lives in Miami. He
lives in Florida.
He probably goes to Atlanta a bit, maybe Memphis. I don't know. Like, where would this have taken place? Pooh is in Dallas, right?
Pooh's in Dallas.
So it's like why would they have even been in the same place unless they had arranged a meeting? Here's the thing, too. I feel like personally that things have been probably pretty bad with Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane for a little while. When you listen to the FDO song that Pooh Shiesty put out, he's shouting out Yo Gotti. Anybody who fucks with Gucci Mane, it seems to me, you do not fuck with Yo Gotti. Like, these lines have been drawn in the sand. That's not like a cool thing. If you're signed to Gucci Mane, you are not showing Yo Gotti love. So that right there stands out to me too. And I mean, some of the people, because this is the whole thing with us.
Maybe it's some Memphis love.
This is the whole thing with us not having like a clear source on this. Because I had people hitting me up saying, yeah, Pooh, Sheisty, and some of Gotti's people are the one who did this. Again, no clue.
Now y'all throwing
I'm guessing
Gotti
that the full version of the story is not as exciting as what we're getting at.
Why would Gotti have anything to do with that?
Because Pooh Shiesty is like the king of Memphis right now in terms of like not up and coming, but like hot young rappers. He's basically the whole deal. And he's also the one rapper that didn't pick a side between CMG and Paper Route. And as a result, you can imagine that, Yo Gotti probably on his line, like trying to do something for him, especially since Gucci seems like he's at an all-time low in terms of interest in promoting new artists or pushing the label side of 1017.
Okay, first of all,
he dropped everybody besides Pooh and Fujiato.
First of all, Gucci did his part, did he not? When he signed him, gave him a bag, gave him the push. Pooh took 3 years from him, did he not?
I think 4.
Yeah, he went to jail.
Prison, yeah.
Okay, so now, I'm pretty sure Gucci does good business with doing what he got to do, you know what I mean? Whatever it was contractually obligated to. But what I'm saying is, maybe they got some internal shit going on, but to say Gucci was robbed and Pooh Shiesty team is talking about it.
Yeah.
While he's in a halfway house. And this is super similar to his controlling case.
Well, but the case that he caught
crazy.
with the green Lambo was just basically him meeting up with some random ass trapper.
It was him what?
He met up with some random
and what happened?
trapper.
A robbery?
Pulled out a Draco. Took his
a
shit.
robbery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Right?
A little similar, yeah.
But so what I'm saying is, I don't want to believe that Pooh is that damn dumb or his people is that damn stupid to say these things if this happened while this man is in a halfway house and if the so-called victim hasn't spoke on it.
But let's say, if we're just going to believe this hypothetically, let's say he had 5-6 people with him. One of them mentions it to somebody mentions it to somebody else. Like, there's got to be a reason.
Team.
Bro, I'm telling you, the whole music industry has heard this rumor. Everybody's heard this rumor and nobody can confirm 100%. So maybe there is a real sincere effort to keep it low key, but it's not like this is being swept under the rug. And I'm just now starting to see YouTubers make videos about it. Trapper Ross just dropped a video about it.
Because people are talking about it. He ain't got, what details does he have?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. It's like a half hour. But either way, I'm just saying that right there makes me feel like maybe we will know something more about this.
I'll tell you this. I think Pooh Shiesty knows the new Gucci. He don't know the Gucci we know. If something like that did happen, it's just not smart. Even if you cannot, and you understand this, make somebody sign something under duress, right?
You can.
No, you can't.
Will it be respected in a court of law?
It's not.
That's up for debate. So
now what just happened, if you did do this, let's say this happened.
Yeah.
Now Gucci got the power to put your ass on the shelf. This a fact.
Yeah.
Right? Put you on the shelf, tie you up 2-3 years, trying to get out of contract. Every time you put something up, he can snatch that shit right on down. This is just real shit.
Okay, I will say this though.
Like, why would you can't?
It is hard to believe that Pooh Shiesty could be dumb enough to do this.
That's all I'm saying.
But when you look at the cases that Pooh Shiesty has that led to him getting those years in prison, I mean, it was hard to believe those things happened as well. We already talked about the robbery that happened with the green Lambo and everything, but the really crazy thing was that he was performing on stage with a gun hanging out his pocket, with a bunch of money hanging out the other pocket, and somebody snatched some of the ones out of his pocket or whatever, and he ended up shooting at he shot a security guard inside the club. I mean, that was pretty hard to believe at that time, too.
The footage disappeared, right?
Of that?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how it went.
That's a fact, it disappeared. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Right?
My biggest concern, I don't want one of my top rappers of all time, Gucci Mane LaFleur, millionaire but don't get no care. I don't want Gucci Mane. I don't want to like think of him getting robbed. I was hoping he could just have this quiet life for the duration of his life.
Gucci Mane to be robbed, right? That means it was a sneak attack.
Yeah, because
picture me. Listen, picture me coming here on a Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walking into your office.
Yeah.
And I pull a gun out on you.
Yeah.
It's a sneak attack. It wasn't like there was some shit was going on.
Yeah.
Right? So if this had to happen, me knowing Gucci, and I know Gucci could have been in the studio somewhere. Hey, yo, bro, we coming through. Let's just say maybe Gucci made arrangement to come to Dallas. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Pooh's in Dallas, fucking, I'm gonna book some studio time.
Yeah.
We gonna get it in. All right, boo, okay. Hey, Pooh them at the door, let them in. They come in, right? It had to be some shit like that, right? It was like Gucci wouldn't have been anticipating the problem.
Yeah.
Or it wouldn't have been that easy. So,
yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, it's like, I would hope he didn't do that, you know.
It would be the ultimate irony because keep in mind, Gucci Mane was someone who was considered like unsignable back in the day in Atlanta because his reputation of being a jackboy was so strong. Everybody knew him for taking shit. That was what everybody knew him for. Wasn't necessarily like a cocaine entrepreneur or whatever like Jeezy was saying. He was the jug man. He was taking shit. And I mean, when I look at this, I'm kind of like, wow, that would be the ultimate irony if the biggest artist that he signed in the last 10, 15 years ended up going out like that.
Again, a motherfucker you didn't open up some doors for.
Yeah.
Did a laugh for. If this happened, I hope it didn't
So
happen.
you're saying I'm Gucci Mane and Pooh Sheisty is AD. I agree. Snake.
No, AD just left though.
Yeah, he talks a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I mean,
he didn't rob me. I guess
it
that's
was
good.
It was good for content. It was nothing.
He didn't
but
rob
content.
me. I gotta give him that.
It was nothing but content.
But content.
Right. So, man, what was tripping me out? If this shit really happened, we'll know shortly, because the feds are arresting people for pimping. Right.
If we heard this rumor, it can't be that long before the feds hear this rumor.
And you know how many phones they on. And if any of them dudes is talking or made a video or any of that shit, you can't delete it. You know when they want to get it, they going to get it. It's up there in that cloud somewhere, right? They're going to get it.
If there's one person who's never going to tell, though, it's Gucci Mane, right?
Gucci ain't doing no talking about nothing.
No. He would never.
But who was with Gucci Mane is the thing.
That's the question. But that's also kind of part of what makes it interesting is that you never see Gucci with anybody. He lives in his own little world. And I've had this conversation with people who worked with him throughout the years who are kind of like trying to explain to me, because I remember, Todd Moskowitz.
Yeah.
I remember, because he worked with Gucci forever. And I remember having a conversation with him and telling him like, yo, I want to like go hang out with Gucci for a week and do this crazy video together, et cetera. And he was basically just like, I don't think it's a good idea, Adam. Like, he's basically just like, Gucci, he lives in his own little universe. He's got like he doesn't have a manager. It's him. It's his girl.
He had a manager.
Maybe a security. Yeah, but I don't think he's had a manager in like many, many years.
Yeah, you know what one of his top managers was? Coach K.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
Then he managed Jeezy.
Yeah, but
managed Gucci.
You're talking about some shit from 20 years ago. But he ain't really had people around him like that.
20. He might be, yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, over 10 years.
Basically, like, I've kind of got the idea from talking to people who knew Gucci, because keep in mind, this is a podcast named after Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane lyric. If there's any interview that I really have felt like I needed to just kind of like put a feather in the cap of No Jumper, right? Gucci. It's like one of my favorite rappers of all time. I have had the chance to meet him and hang out with him a little bit, and that was great. Actually, I was at a club and P was there as well. But all I'm saying is that I've kind of been advised by people like nobody really stays close to Gucci for too long.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro. I hope this didn't happen. You saying some crazy things right now. I did see the exposures in our chat mentioning some things and saying some things.
Yeah,
really
Hernandez Govan got real specific. He said he got robbed for his wedding ring and that he is now signed to Yo Gotti. That doesn't sound wise, honestly.
I don't think Yo Gotti would involve himself like that.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you side him immediately after that, I mean, Yo Gotti seems like somebody who's really focused on staying out of trouble.
Yeah, I don't.
He's been around some of the craziest shit in the recent years of hip hop and has not managed to get
why they keep bringing
involved.
Dude, like let Yo Gotti make his announcements, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But shout out Gucci. I hope Pooh Sheisty ain't did nothing that stupid to a point that it's out there.
Yeah.
You're in a halfway house. You still got 1 foot in the institution, 1 foot out.
Yeah. Gucci should have signed Forex.
The hell we got to do with Forex?
I'm just saying.
Kevin Gates should have signed Forex.
He signed like every gangster rapper from all over the place.
You can't knock Gucci. He got an ear for it though.
Yeah.
So a lot of these rappers that's tied to other people come from Gucci.
I feel like the signing artist part of Gucci's life is over, especially after this. Even if this is like 1% of what we're saying it is, I think that's over. I mean, he's kind of acknowledged that.
But bro, what's really gonna be over is Pooh Shiesty's career.
Yeah.
He's gonna put his ass on the shelf. Your ass going on the motherfucking shelf, boy.
It's hard to imagine him really like getting tried for this because who's gonna tell the story?
You don't know who was in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I come in here, right? Do some shit. Maybe the twins won't say nothing. Josh over there in the corner, he for sure gonna say something. You may have, you know what I'm saying? It depends on, you get what I'm saying? You don't know who was in the environment, in the room, in the parking lot. You don't know what the camera footage called. You don't know. You don't know if one of the dudes that was with him is bad.
Right.
You don't know whose phone was hot. It's too many factors here. So what I do know is Gucci won't say nothing, but what if his security guard, or what if his cameraman or producer or whoever else was wherever they was at says something?
Yeah.
You can't blame Gucci for that.
No, yeah.
Adam, I can, listen, some shit happened here, I can tell you, Adam, hey bro, let us handle it. I can't stop you or Josh or whatever from doing what y'all gonna do.
Right. No, you're right.
I hope he ain't.
Did you see this title? I'm going to admit that I have not watched this, but King Pill did his first interview in many, many months with Cam Capone, and this part of the title caught my eye. Reveals being a former Crip general.
I told you the dude, bro.
I wouldn't admit that with a gun to my head if I were him.
But I told you the dude that was calling me from fucking, dude was from 456. Time Bomb.
Bix.
Time Bomb
Time Bomb.
told me that when he met dude, he was with a bunch of Crips. He told me originally not from Pomona, he like from Victorville, some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know. But they had said that. But if he's saying it, but dude to say anything. I know dude called me and apologized.
He's been hitting me up like crazy.
What you call it, his old manager. Because I told him.
Stephen Belafonte?
I said, bro, what you don't know.
What, Stephen hit you up on behalf of King Bill?
Hell yeah. He said, bro, you were right. He did exactly what you said he was going to do.
Oh, yeah, but
Because we was bumping heads behind it. And I'm like, bro, you don't even know what you f***ing with. Like, Stephen, me and you go way back 15 years or better, right? Like, you don't call me about this dude. And he was like going for back for him. I said, when he snaked you and put a dagger in your back and he hit me, he like, bro, you were right. He snaked me.
King Pill keeps telling me like, let's go viral. Let's do this. I'm like, bro, like,
right now, recent.
Yeah, hit me up today. Let's go viral.
That's weird.
I don't really think he's viral like that. Number one, and number two, it's like I can kind of get past like anything in terms of hosts or whatever. Like me and King Yella just patched it up via text. He hit me up. He told me he had somebody who wanted to do a deal or something. And he said, hey, like I don't give a. We could squash it. I said, boom,
King Yella's
done.
cool.
Me and King Yella back on good terms. We're gonna do content soon. All I'm saying, this motherfucker laid hands on me. Now, he didn't punch me. He didn't like hit me.
Oh no, he did. He violated.
But he kind of like walked me down and was kind of like,
violated
he was getting in my space. I wasn't feeling it at all. That's something nobody else, no other host, all these snakes. That's one thing that they never did. Nobody ever put their hands on me, and I don't like that.
He violated you.
Yeah.
So that's on you to let that when a snake bites you, you must first extract the poison.
Yeah.
Then you get away from or get rid of the snake. You know what I'm saying? He want to do content with you because what he thought. A lot of these dudes, bro.
Yeah.
When you go around them, they get this surge of attention and they think I made it.
Yeah.
And then when they spin off, people want to hear what they talking about because they talking a little shit, and then you may throw a little fire back, a little fuel back, and they talk a little shit. But once you mute it up, when we mute shit up, you go away. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear what you got to say. Yeah. So now he's trying to make you play the game again. Yeah. If you get another boost, it'll be fuck you again too.
I feel like we've fucked up some careers.
Yeah, that's a fact. And we should be proud of that shit. I heard somebody mention whack destroys people's careers. You motherfucking right.
Yeah.
If you come at me,
yeah,
I'm coming back at you with everything I got. I am trying to crush, ruin, and destroy you. I don't give a damn about all that color shit. Right? Because the very same people say these things, all these motherfuckers that brought harm, plot, plan, and cause harm on somebody that's they color, right? So what I will say is, I don't know about you, it ain't too many people that I've just attacked. They call us reading a blog, attacking somebody. No, we're covering the content. Right? I don't know if you woke up and just said, I ain't got a problem with this dude, but f it, I'm gonna go at him. I don't do that type of shit.
Yeah, no. I actually like really try to hold on to relationships with people.
That's what's real.
They're all a bunch of J-cats and they
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely crazy.
Yeah, so okay. I walk into the boxing gym the other day. Who's Blueface got with him?
Oh, he got Stunner Girl.
I like that.
He like golden retrievers.
Why do you say that?
Huh?
What makes her a golden retriever?
She's golden, right?
Golden?
Yeah.
She's more of a brown.
That's what golden retrievers are.
A golden retriever just means a black woman?
Shout out, just with you.
Oh.
Listen.
I don't actually know what that slang means.
That slang is Blueface is the only man we have seen refer to women as dogs and they like it.
Yeah. But I mean, when you do it in song.
They like it.
Yeah.
But
how do you feel about that relationship? We haven't seen him with a blood female, right?
Well, I know Stunner Girl personally.
Yeah.
You know, that's always been the homegirl. I've been watching her climbing and shit.
I too have known her for 8 years. I walk into the boxing gym and me and her just give each other just death glares. She's just
remember
staring
it was an
at me.
issue. Remember with the little dude she was
Because I did an interview with her ex-boyfriend and he talked about how she topped him off with the shit bag on her head.
That's one of the ducks, right?
Honestly, yeah.
Tiny ducks, yeah. You one of the ducks.
It's a young rich moolah.
Yeah, but he's a.
But he was with Baby Duck or whatever. Yeah.
No, he a duck. He one of them.
So
his real
street name. I don't even know. But anyway, I really thought about when I saw her. I thought about saying "Stunner Girl," just kind of trolling her, having a little fun with it. But it's in the boxing gym, and it feels like a place of business, a place where you're supposed to just go in there, be serious, work. So I didn't say anything. And she kind of trotted out there with Blueface a little bit later. But man, that's an interesting love connection to see.
Yeah, look, she's been cooking. She's been over there. She's been romancing and keeping nephew warm. I think it's a good look.
When I saw her, I was thinking like, okay, why do we have beef? Because I wasn't expecting to see her at all. It blew my mind to see her there. And I'm like, oh, right, I interviewed your ex-boyfriend and he kind of ran his mouth about you or whatever. Really not my fault. But either way.
I think she got shot or something, right?
He got shot. And so he had a shit bag.
Okay.
And then he was telling me that she was topping him off and he put the shit bag on her head. I mean, you got to put it somewhere.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it when he was saying it.
I never even knew nothing about that shit.
I was maybe enjoying it a little too much when he was saying it, just because that was probably one of the craziest things I've ever heard on this podcast. Just the idea of that. Yeah. And who knows if it's true.
It's cap.
He could have been just having fun with it. Yeah. But
either way, shit.
I don't know. I mean, I actually like them two together. I feel like that's a good collaboration right there. They could do big things together.
Yes, definitely.
They both get a lot of attention. She's in that whole baddies world. He's obviously his own superstar. I feel like them two together, a blood girl and a Crip dude.
Fresh out of love too. We shooting in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
that'd be a good look.
You shooting another season? You didn't even put the other one out yet?
No, the other one's gonna come out next month, probably mid to late next month.
Wow.
We'll probably be back shooting the next one, probably about June, July, something like that. When he come back on tour, we got a lot of shit we shooting, bro. H2H, Holds the Housewife, Dr. Unk, 607 show. We got a lot of shit we shooting. Yeah, I haven't been over there to see him. But I've been seeing them on the internet. Stunner Girl, she been family. you know, shit, whatever his decision is, you know, I trust it.
Yeah.
It's a good look though.
And I'm not gonna lie. Today I walk into the boxing gym, you got Jade in there, and they got the kids, and everybody was getting along great. So that was really nice to see.
Donna Girl was there too?
No.
Okay.
That would be probably kind of weird, yeah. But it was nice to see him and Jaden being good parents. The kid was in the boxing ring. Blueface is like doing his ab work, punching the things or everything. His kid is jumping on him, having a grand old time. It was hilarious.
He's a great dad.
Yeah, it was cool. He actually proposed that we have a play date, which I think would be pretty cool.
He said what?
We have a play date like with our families, with our kids.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. I feel like my kid would get along with her good. Let's do like one more topic and I can get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, what happened with you and Woody? That's what I want to ask about, because Woody was hitting me up today saying Wack is whatever.
What was Woody?
YSL Woody. Lil Woody.
Oh, he's still YSL?
Well,
he told on all them niggas? That's crazy. I guess
no,
so.
He's absolutely not. But
okay, here's the thing, Adam.
I guess his Instagram story is really good.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Fucking Remo.
Oh, it's a Remo problem.
Remo calls me, right?
Okay.
And says, hey, bro, Woody say he want to meet you. It's like 2 o'clock. I said, bro, I'll be there at 5. Be there at 5. Shit, I guess I'll meet you. Here.
So Woody's in LA right now?
Yeah, no, this is first time I met Woody, right?
Oh, I didn't know.
Now, Woody's been on my fucking FaceTime, my IG FaceTime 100 times on some regular shit.
Okay.
Right? So I get there at 5, him and I think might have been his brother, whoever it was. I walk in. Hey, Wack, what's up, man? Good to meet you. He regular. I'll sit down, give him some content, and did a couple million views out there at the table.
Oh, yeah, I remember
This is where my dad came.
Yeah.
So then he asked, yo, could I come in? I'm like, we don't give come on, I ain't tripping. But I never changed, I don't never change up what I say about people in front of him. I remember when I told my dad, he's a rat. He told on his people. I told him that. He laughed it off. I didn't. He's talking about Wack was super nice. Well, motherfucker, you had people calling me telling me Woody say he really want to meet you. He didn't say, yo, Wack, Woody want to fade. We said, Woody want to meet you. He got it. His flight don't lead to whatever. Okay, cool. Now, me and you both know, Adam, if you wanted to do something, that ain't to your advantage.
I wonder what
when I walk in the door.
You think he did Vlad or something?
I don't know. I think today he was on live. He has this thing that when I went to the feds, I told.
Okay.
I've never been to the feds.
Right.
I've never had a federal charge. I've never been in federal custody.
He uploaded this picture of you holding a police badge, which obviously is not.
Well, that's fake.
It's not real, but yeah, I guess that's what he's trying to get.
See, here goes the thing, and I hate to say it.
Wack 100 been policed so long he started using the we as he speaks on them, and then gets mad because I called him out. I told people to leave me alone.
Listen, here goes the thing, Woody. You put a fake police badge in my hand. That's a picture I took of my Shibby in Inglewood, right? It's an old picture. That picture comes straight Stunting Magazine, right? All right. Put a picture of you up holding your child that you violated. Put that picture up or leave me alone.
Violated?
Yeah, he don't want to talk about it.
Didn't his kid just die?
Ask him why.
Jeez, this is getting dark. Okay, I'm just going to avoid that. Can you just tell me, how did you come across this new big sad paperwork? And are you at all surprised that it feels like nobody really cared that much?
Oh, they cared.
Yeah? I haven't really heard anything. I've seen you post it. It looked kind of damning.
Well, this is the thing, right? And I told Aunt Hefe this because I had to correct him. I heard a motherfucker say Wack starting problem with the Crips. No, look, nigga. The Crips call Wack and say, Wack, can you put this up? This dude told on the homie. I seen it. It was 20 years old. I said, damn, this shit 20 years old, right? They put me on the phone with a dude named T-Lo from Mansfield. He said, Wack, I got 27 years, no L. I've been down 20. I'm still on the 180 with 400 and some points. I didn't give a fuck about an appeal. When I got to my appeal and settled down from fucking up, I got my paperwork back. I'm reading through it. I sent it home. My family said, yo, Big Sad gave a statement on you. He like, what you mean? Big Sad is Reggie Williams. How do you know this? Because when they expose the other shit, the shit we expose, we know his real name. He said, so when I'm talking to him, he said Big Sav was from another gang like MHG or some shit like that. Then he turned By Yourself, then Playboys, right? He said he used to have a little nigga with him and all this. He's in the investigative report giving a full-blown statement. Hey, look, bro, I got a lot of people I've been knowing for 25, 35 years. If they call me saying, Wack, can you put this up? I'm going to put it up. What kills me are these so-called street niggas who mad that street niggas is getting exposed from telling. It makes me look at you like, are you mad because you get nervous because maybe possibly something's out there on you? I wasn't looking for it. They sent it to me. Right? So what I want you to do, go address the Crips that sent it to a post it and say, we got a problem with you exposing somebody that told.
Has Big Sad reacted to it at all?
I don't know. I don't think he want to because dude got what he got and dude, you know, he on his way home in a couple years, right?
Oh.
So this ain't nothing I went on the last shit we went looking for. This ain't nothing I went looking for. Look, bro, you see it, right?
Yeah, I read it.
Look, you see it. I don't know who the f this is. They're giving me instructions. Who it is.
Yeah, because this is before the K-Swiss situation.
Yeah, this was 3 years before that.
Actually, 20 years ago, 2006.
20 years for sure. So, you know.
The fact that you guys are bringing up paperwork from 2 decades ago is kind of amazing.
No, but here goes the thing, right? It's really not a miss. A lot of people sitting in there with a murder book who've been in there 20, 15, 30 years who just, you know, at that time, people wasn't running paperwork on the streets, on the internet. You get what I'm saying? Now, it's like, and I'm going to be real. I might have did somebody a favor. Because what if it's a dude in Tennessee doing business with Big Sad and didn't know that he's guilty of these top allegations? You get what I'm saying? So his music is still what it is. You know, he got some nice fire-ass music.
I know how you feel about him, but I feel like Big Sad
I'm not tripping, dude.
He's done songs since that initial controversy with a lot of LA's top gangsters. Myself, Forex, Aunt Hefe, Baby Stone Gorillas. It kind of felt like he had that controversy, and it kind of went away.
Look, here goes the thing.
I don't know if this makes that worse.
And I look at Aunt Hefe and I laugh a little bit.
Why?
Because that's Aunt Hefe's partner, right? He don't want this shit to be that. But I'm gonna be real. Is that he knows that, but that's still his partner. And the reason why I laugh, because I'm the main motherfucker that'll tell you, I may not hang with, I ain't gonna do no street shit with, no gangster shit with, but I will do business with whoever, as long as it wasn't targeted at me and mine. Now, you can't be then told on me and mine and I f with you. But if you done told on the nigga way over there and you just happen to be the seller of the home I want to buy, I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm going to buy the home.
Yeah.
Right? And so at the end of the day, there's no expiration date to discover when a nigga ratted. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's no statute of limitations to rat. I mean, if you rat and you get to 12 years, it don't matter. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do nothing about it, but don't get mad at me. Call your people. They just don't Wack gonna post it. There you go. That's what it is. I think that came out. The loose cannon shit came out. You know, the tapes came out or whatever. His attorney doing the bozo shit. That's Loose Cannon's brother. Loose Cannon's brother made that call. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't give a f. People call us, what's going on? I'm like, bro, I don't know. Put the attorney on the phone.
So if you had to put money on it, what percentage chance do you think there is that Loose Cannon is telling on Big U?
Oh, that's a fact.
You're fully confident in that.
This is the second time the attorney has tried and said, we're going to make it look like Tremaine's turning in the information to get amnesty. First time we got it, ghost.
Do you think that's why Sheisty dipped? She ain't a street person like that.
Listen, Sheisty knows a lot.
And he gotta know everything.
He knows not to f with her.
That's an interview I might pay for.
Yeah.
Sheisty, let's go.
She knows, he knows not to f with her because she knows everything.
Oh my God. That might not be the most viral interview, but for me on a personal level, I know I would really enjoy it.
Yeah, she knows everything. Like, so he what's crazy is he's so f***ed up in the head, he calling, right? Trying to get people to expose her, trying to blackmail her, saying some crazy shit about she orchestrated amongst other women, right? And then he'd get her say, that's my wife. I would never. Nigga, yes, she was, nigga. You had your brother calling around with your other little dude Like, yo, if the bitch don't come back, I'm going to tell him this. And I'm going to press charges about this, that.
I don't understand how him and his brother are still on good terms or working together after all the shit his
Bro, the
said
nigga be
about him.
calling Gigi now. And Gigi was fucking over him.
Yeah.
He's weird.
Wait, I thought he fucked over Gigi.
Gigi exposed everything.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know, bro. You know, end of the day, it is what it is. People call me, I hear it, I see it, I read it, I check it, it's there, it goes up. Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the postman. I ain't the one sending it.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
There we go. And when there's nothing but sports shit kick, it's really going down. We got a whole segment just for rat paperwork.
Oof, wow.
You're going to be able to upload it your goddamn self. Don't blame me, blame them. And for the ladies in the federal prisons that's been calling me, the dozens and dozens of y'all, because y'all don't have a voice, y'all be able to go right on there, upload your goddamn snitch paperwork. All these street niggas that told on the women, there's a lot of women in there doing time.
For sure.
And that's it. Don't blame me. Read it and weep.
Don't blame him. Can I tell you, just to speak on the boxing thing, just lately, I'm going to tell you something. This has been the biggest fucking roller coaster emotionally for the past couple weeks because I've had days where I felt like, bro, I am going to win this thing. And I have had days where I was like, I am never going to box again. This sucks. Sparring and getting hit in the fucking head. There's one thing I really realized from this. I don't like getting hit in the head.
But you got to get it for somebody.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting in the ring for the first time the night of the fight?
Yeah.
And you fight, oh shit, what's that?
Yeah.
Now you understand what that is.
This big Russian motherfucker punched me with a right hook to the fucking head.
Did he hit you in the forehead? Or
No,
the side?
Bow, right there.
You see the little white stars?
I didn't see the stars. I was actually
blank a little bit.
When I'm telling this story to people, that's what they always say. You see the stars? I'm like, no, I didn't get to the point of seeing the stars, but still, I've kind of had a fucking sore neck ever since. But either way, I mean, getting hit in the head sucks. Like,
well, you're able to get something in, though.
And also, I did the Pac-Man Jones interview after, like right after I got hit in the head, maybe 5 hours later. I just want everybody who has watched like a lot of my interviews, watch that interview and tell me if I seem a little retarded because I felt like my brain was not quite firing the way it was supposed to.
But keep it real. It now helps you because you know what to expect. You're going to be a little more cleaner and wiser with what you're doing in the ring.
When I was sparring today, my coach, who does not seem like he's just gassing me up, he was saying your defense is way better now.
Yeah.
I think, and a big thing I realized in the sparring thing too, because I'm not going to lie, like when I got hit, I kind of, like I was kind of like turning my back a little bit and shit. And my coach is saying, no. This has got to be life or death when you're in that ring. There's no taking time off. There's no fucking turning your back, whatever. So now I've been just like meditating on that killer instinct of like, it doesn't matter if your cardio is fucked by round 2 or 3. You got to do this. You got to just go to war.
I think your cardio is way better than his.
I have reason to believe
hit the stairs. We did the stairs last week. Right? Fucking mile and something walk. Hiking through the mountains, then you get to the stairs, which is about 8 fucking, I don't know what the shit.
I'm going back tomorrow. I asked chat, it was 240 stairs, I think.
That's all it is?
I know, it felt like more, right?
But by the time we got there, my calves was on fire, right?
Yeah.
The hike, right? Now I know what to expect hiking. And I was a little worried about the hike back, and it was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was. But you went up and down them stairs 3 times.
Yeah.
I did 1.5.
And then had to shadow box at the top of the stairs for 3 minutes straight. And if I stopped moving my feet, my coach is fucking screaming at me. That was a little tough. I'm not going to lie. Because, listen, me and my girl many times have gone to the Santa Monica stairs, gone to like there's random colleges around our place or whatever, and just do a little workout day, go run the stairs for an hour or whatever. It is way different when you got a big-ass Russian dude screaming at you and not letting you stop. Yeah. And only then you get 60 seconds of rest once you get to the bottom of the stairs. Now you got to start going back up the stairs. I got this exercise bike. If anybody out there does Zwift, look it up, ZWIFT. Look up Zwift. If you buy a Zwift, it's also like, it's an exercise bike, but it connects to this online world. I'm getting so into it that I'm kind of worrying that the boxing thing might kind of be over after this because I'm so into getting into like endurance cycling. All you got to do is get the Peloton.
Yeah, I got Peloton.
Okay. This is different, but you don't even. It's not that expensive if you just buy the thing and you mount an existing bike to it. Or I got the standalone bike, but I'm so into this endurance cycling shit. I just went to fucking REI and bought these shorts. I never knew that the cycling shorts have like a big padded groin ass thing on it.
Yeah, for the seat.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yeah, you need that shit.
And I did a 45-minute ride on it yesterday, cranking my ass off the whole time. It ended up being 21 miles. My gooch and my asshole were killing me after. And chat told me, like, no, like basketball shorts with boxers is like the worst thing that you could wear.
On a bike.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, no underwear ever is what it said.
Yeah, you need
I've been learning a lot. And actually, your FTP in cycling, it's your what is it? It's your FTP.
Shout out to Zach.
Shout out to Zach.
Hey man,
it is
Zach,
your functional
FTP.
threshold power. That's like the measure of how good you are as a cyclist. So that's what I got to really work on, because I don't think there's any way better to get your cardio on another level than long distance cycling like that with this thing. And I never have to leave my back house. I can sit there. I've just been listening to Drake albums on repeat.
Mine is in my I got a crazy back house. How big is your back house?
I don't know. Pretty small, but we make it work.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the funny thing about watching all these indoor cycling guys on YouTube, is that they're all from the UK and Australia and shit, and they all have like pretty small apartments. So it's like you got the little exercise bike, you got the crib 2 feet away, you got the wife watching TV 2 feet away from that. It's like they just are condensed as fuck out there, man. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna curl up in a ball. This body needs to rest. I gotta eat some carbs. Shout out to everybody who watched this. Please smash the like button. We will not be recording next week because we will be in Miami, but we are going to be blanketing the streets with content.
What day you leave it?
Tuesday.
You leaving on Tuesday?
Yeah.
The fight's what? Thursday? Friday?
Yeah.
Oh man, what you mean? We should record Thursday at Aiden spot. Ain't you bringing our guys?
We could record in theory out there. I'm gonna be recording like a whole vlog.
Let's put it together.
Yeah, I'm trying not to like sign up for too much shit that I don't necessarily want to do.
Mentally, you want to be in it.
I mean, everybody just keeps asking me to do content, go on their podcast, etc. And I'm like, bro, right now more than ever, I'm turning down everything extracurricular. Even sitting down and doing that fucking Pac-Man interview just felt like the heaviest mental load imaginable. Like, it's just, I'm really looking forward to not preparing for a boxing match after this, so I feel like I'm gonna understand how good I got it after this, because doing content is a fucking breeze. This should never stress me out ever.
Listen, man, do what you got to do. I'll be there. Shout out to my man Kriller the Fifth. We've been in the editing booth, man, breaking down this fresh out of love shit. We had 60 terabytes of footage. Wow, a lot of shit. So we see y'all the week after next.
Let's go. How long was this?
Hour 41.
Hour 41. That's pretty good. All right. Shout out to everybody who watched this. We love you. And I mean it. Smack the like button.
100-sided clubhouse.
And I will be bringing the W home for y'all.
That's a fact.
That's a Fendi fact.
He gonna whoop that nigga's ass.
Just say it.
Yeah.